Boom! Hey guys, Token Vaping. Hey, guess who I'm doing today? So today's juice review is going to be another flavor from the line of You Got E-Juice. If you vape, if you are on Instagram, if you check out Facebook, things like that, it's hard not to know who these guys are. They are quite popular. They are quite well known. I did have a chance to meet a couple of representatives from the company at an expo that I had gone to. Great people, super friendly, and very willing to talk about the company and the benefits to them and things like that. The biggest draw to this company is their affordability. If you check out their Instagram, if you check out their website, yougotejuice.com, you will see what I'm talking about. For the size of the bottles that they offer, the price is amazing. I won't say that they're the cheapest around, but for the quality of the juice, if you've watched any of my other videos, and for some of the other flavors that I've had a chance to try, for the quality of the juice, for the price, it is an amazing deal. I have tried a few other flavors, as I stated. I've done videos on a few other flavors, and the quality of the juice so far has been, top notch. You would expect to pay more than you actually do. So it is a win-win overall. It is a great deal. It is a great line so far. It's just all around. It's definitely worth trying if you haven't tried them yet. I will say that they have a huge assortment of flavors. So it's really hard to be able to say, well, they didn't have anything that I like, or they don't have the flavors that I like to vape. They are based out of Vista, California, and the whole line itself is basically a 70-30 mix. So it's really a good medium for people who like clouds and for people who like flavor. Now, it's not obviously the top of the line VG wise, for max VG type thing, but if you're looking to vape for the enjoyment of the flavor, for the enjoyment of the vaping, you can't go wrong with this line. If you're looking for a good quality, affordable flavor line to be able to just enjoy vaping. Now, they do offer nicotine in a 0, 3, and a 6, so they're not worried about how much nicotine they can cram into a juice or how much nicotine you can drain out of it. They're more focused on, like I said, the enjoyability of it, the flavor, profile, things like that. That's where the focus is. It's not about how much nicotine you get out of it. It's about how much enjoyment and vaping quality you get out of it. So they do offer 3 sizes. It's a 60 mil, a 120, and a 240. Trust me, I know it sounds like a lot, but definitely give their website a look. Check out their prices. So this is a 60 ml bottle, and as you can see, it's nothing fancy on the label. It's their main logo. Not worried about all the bells and whistles. You don't have to spend a lot of money on what your label looks like if the quality is there in the vape. This one happens to be frosted donut, and it is in a 3. Now, it does have their warning labels and everything else on here, and it does have the California warning label and the ingredients, and then it has the website on the bottom. It is a child safety cap, so this is a first vape, first review, and as always, I am going to be juicing on a fresh wick, and my cotton is Texas Tough Cotton. I really enjoy the way that it works. It's a high quality cotton, but my draw to it is that it doesn't have a very strong cottony taste, which I like. So after the first 1 or 2 times of dripping on it, the cotton taste is pretty much gone, and you have all flavors. So it works really well for me. Texas Tough Cotton on Instagram. So they come in bottles like this. They do have the child safety cap, which is cool for safety and security, but it's also nice because they also provide you with a drip tip. Now, if you're not dripping and you're using a tank, obviously if you have a unicorn bottle, it would be easier to use. Even if you drip, depending on the type of RDA that you have, you may prefer using a unicorn bottle as well. But it's just nice that they do supply the nozzle as well, just so that it's a little bit more of a convenience for you. So we're going to go ahead and bust this open. And as you can see, it also has the safety security seal to prevent in case it has been tampered with. So that's really cool as well. Um, go ahead and pop this off. And as I said, this is frosted donut, so it's basically just supposed to be like an old-fashioned glazed donut. And that's pretty much the smell you get out of it. I mean, if you've ever gone to a donut shop, bakery, things like that, and you order, you know, just plain regular glazed donuts, that's basically the smell that you're going to get from here, is that smell of glazed donuts. So I'm going to go ahead and juice this up. And just to remind everybody, you know I state it in my videos, and it's not that I think people forget or that they don't care. I just want to make sure that it's known, because sometimes I get a little animated about a flavor or the enjoyment of a vape, or you know, in this situation, I get to meet people behind the scenes of a company, and it doesn't affect my opinion of the juice. And I tell people that when I meet them straight up, or if I talk to them about reviewing a flavor, just because I get a chance to meet you, or just because, you know, we talk just in general, it doesn't sway my opinion. I try to stay as unbiased and down the middle as I can. However, I don't want people to think that I'm trying to impose my opinion on anybody just because I make a video about it. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to force my opinion on anyone. That's not me. I'm just trying to give a more informative description about a flavor line, about a company, about how a flavor vapes, just so that you have more information to go off of than just looking at a picture and trying to figure it out on your own. So that if it's something that you're interested in, at least you have an understanding of it better, to see if it's something you want to take a chance on, or if you want to pass and move on to something else. So that's all I'm trying to do. I don't want anybody to think that I'm trying to say, this is what I got out of it, so this is what you're going to get. Because that's not true. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different vaping style and preference. And that's what makes the vaping community really, really cool, is just the huge diversity of it. Okay, so I did a little bit of a pre-burn just to get the juice flowing in the cotton, which also helps cut down on the cotton taste, so to speak. But again, don't really get a whole lot with this cotton, so that's one of the reasons why I enjoy it. And we are good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and cap up. Just going to make sure my airflow is good. And as always, I am vaping at 75 watts. So this is frosted donut from You Got E-Juice. And as you can see, it's a 70-30, but those are some solid clouds. So don't think you're going to be shorted in that area. Okay, so as you can tell, the clouds are really, really solid. For 70-30, this is, I mean, you're not going to be shorted on clouds. Flavor-wise, I like this for something that some people may not. Now, as a glazed donut, there are many different varieties and styles out there. I'm not a fan of the ones that are all glazed, to where as soon as you bite into it, like, it melts all over your hands, you get it all over your face, and you basically feel like you just took a spoonful of the icing and pretty much just ate it. I like the glazed donuts that have a thin layer of glaze, so that it's an enhancement to the donut itself. That's what I get out of this flavor. It is sweet, to emulate the glazed frosting, but it is not overly sweet. It's not like a super rich sugar flavor. It's just enough that you basically do taste what should be the frosting, but it has a very nice pastry taste to it as well, as close to it's closer to a fresh baked donut, and then after, like on the tail end of the flavor, you get that little bit of pastry dough. You get the frosting right off the bat, and then it smoothly blends into the donut pastry aspect of it. And then the tail end of it, like I said, is that like that last bite that you have of the donut, where it's more dough than anything. That's the aftertaste that I get out of this. So that's actually really well done. So overall, for my preference in a frosted donut, this is about as close as I've found so far. So definitely give them a check out. Like I said, yougotejuice.com. They are on Instagram. They're on Facebook. I believe they're on Twitter. They do have a contact us on their website. Definitely hit them up, especially if you work in a shop, if you own a shop, and you're looking for good quality juice that is affordable. If you don't, and you're looking for, a good quality juice to be able to stock up on and not have to spend a whole lot, definitely give them a look. I think you really will be amazed at the pricing that they offer for their various flavors. That's yougotejuice.com. As always, You Got E-Juice, thank you guys so very much. It's always a pleasure and an honor to be able to review your line. Definitely check them out. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. As I stated, anything that I can do, no matter what it is, no matter what I can answer, no matter what I can try to help you with, anything that I can do that will help enhance your vaping experience and make it more enjoyable for you, that is the only reason why I do this. So don't be afraid. Hit me up. I will do everything I can to fill in the blanks for you and help you out as best I can. But as always, at the end of the day, no matter what, always remember, vape on, vape strong, and have a good night.